What's up, guys? Welcome to Neek, which stands for Nerd slash Geek. And yeah, we just got Phineas and Ferb, Candace against the universe. So Phineas and Ferb is like in my top 3 animated shows of all time. It was my favorite show growing up. So I absolutely love this series. So I was really excited to see this. And if you saw my trailer reaction, you can check up there. You will know that, yeah, I was really excited about watching this movie. And I'm glad to say I was not disappointed. So yeah, let's dive in. Yeah, I just love this movie. I do have one kind of problem in here. Is the only real con I have is it's pretty predictable. Like it it's not too big of a problem because it wasn't trying to be like super surprising or anything, but I think it could have been a little bit less predictable, would have made it a little better. I thought it was a good idea to like put the focus on Candace. We do have a bunch of Candace centric episodes of the show, but if the other movie got Across the Second Dimension, that was focused on like Phineas, Ferb, and Perry. So I think it was a good idea to like kind of have this one focus on Candace, but then also, of course, have all the other characters coming in. And we actually get some development from Candace. Of course, we actually get to kind of develop this character more than sometimes we do, and kind of get to flesh her out, which I thought was really good. And then they just have, like, talking with Candace and with Phineas, they just have some great emotional moments. They're like, you just want to, like, if you have siblings, it can really hit you in the feels there. And then this movie was just hilarious. The Phineas and Ferb show is hilarious, and I think this carried on with the same type of humor that worked for me in the show worked here. Of course, you have a bunch of fourth wall breaks, but lots of them were actually very funny and very creative how they did things, and I thought that worked well with it. And then you have a bunch of these funny running gags throughout the movie that I think are played really well. I don't want to spoil too much, but one involves the chicken replacinator, if you remember that. And then, as you know, it's like Doofenshmirtz going with the kids. That's just a fun new dynamic that we don't really see, which I just thought was something fun and new to have. Also, as Phineas and Ferb, one thing I really love about it is all the music. It has a bunch of really great, memorable songs. And yeah, this also has a bunch of really good songs in here. They have a lot of songs in here, and I think most of them are really good. My favorite is Adulting, but yeah, they're all overall really good. Yeah, another thing just about this movie is they have so many, like, just crazy ideas. Like, I don't know how these people come up with these ideas. They're just, like, crazy stuff, but somehow they make it work in, like, something that just seems like something totally some random throwaway thing that's like, is that supposed to be a joke or something? You think it's kind of just supposed to be a joke, but then actually comes back playing in later in the like final act, which I think did a really good job at closing this out and stuff. So yeah, I thought that was also really good. And then they got a bunch of Easter eggs and references to keep the Phineas and Ferb fans happy. There's a bunch of different things you'll notice if you're a Phineas and Ferb fan. They say a bunch of the lines you want them to. There's a bunch of like stuff that you see from it, and then they even have some stuff from Milo Murphy's Law, like the kind of spin-off show of Phineas and Ferb. It takes place in the same universe, and they have one that if you watch the show, I bet you'll just think it was hilarious. I love the way they used it. But even if you haven't seen Phineas and Ferb, I feel like you can still enjoy this movie with itself. You don't have to have seen all of Phineas and Ferb to get this movie, because I think they used it like perfectly, in where they do have these little references and stuff, but you can still definitely get the main idea of the story and fully understand what's going on if you haven't. So I thought that was really good. So yeah, I just would really recommend this movie to any Phineas and Ferb fan. Just go watch it. You will most likely be satisfied. I hope you are. And I just recommend it, I guess, to anyone. Just go check it out if you have time. It's only like an hour and a half. It's on Disney Plus. If you have Disney Plus, just go check it out. It's just a really fun time. I'm not going to score this movie because I don't know how I'd score it, because there's like kind of like this love I have with it, but I'm like, okay, well, I have to actually rate it as a movie and not as like part of this show. And then also like with the nostalgia pouring in, I don't think I can legitimately like rate this where I feel like it's the correct rating. So like basically don't assume that's going to be like the best movie of all time that's going to like change cinema forever, but just go in wanting a really fun, really funny, just good feeling movie that hits all the right notes and stuff. That's basically what this movie is. Not groundbreaking, but just really well done. So that is my review for Phineas and Ferb, Candace Against the Universe. Comment down below what you thought about the movie. Please like and subscribe, and keep watching Neek.